when you run from accepting this experience, when you try to use drugs and smoking and drinking and sex and all these different things to mask this dark experience because you want to avoid it so bad. You want to not have to deal with it. So you want to just keep pushing it. I'll deal with that later. When you're in the dark, seeking for a positive experience, that is a negative experience. When you accept the negative experience, that is a positive experience. Hi, you what? It's your girl Connie, and you are back watching another episode of A Free Mind, where we take back the control of our minds and our reality. And to all my new reminders, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so today I want to talk to you guys about the paradox of desires. But before I get into it, we're going to look up the definition. Okay, so the definition of desire. First, I just want to start out with the definition so that you guys can know exactly what this means. So, a desire, a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. That's the definition for like the noun. Now, the verb is strongly wish for or want something. Okay, so that's what desire means. To desire something, to desire or to have a desire. The paradox of a desire is when you have a desire to say, oh my gosh, I want this thing. I have an idea that this lifestyle is what I want, this car, this home, this relationship, this type of a person that I am. I want this. I want this thing. I desire to have this thing. To initially have the desire is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to be able to desire something, because imagine a world if we did not have desires, if we did not want things, right? Now, there's a thin line between us having that initial desire to, like, I want this thing, to want something extremely bad. It's a thin line, right? Thin, real thin. I want to pretty much just talk about the paradox of what this means, because I feel like we only talk about it in one way. And I don't want to take away from the fact that every desire that we have is a gift. It's a gift to have that idea, to have that thought, to have that thing that says, I want this. It's a gift to go through experiences in life and know what you don't want, to know what you do want. That's a gift. And so it's very important and vital for us to desire things, right? Now, the whole paradox is that when we desire something so, so badly, you already know where I'm going with this. The universe is picking up on this energy, and it says, because you have to read between the fine print, read between the fine print, between the lines when you hear the statement, I really want blank. When you read between the lines and you read the small print, it's the universe is reading that, and it's saying, if you really want this, that means you don't have it. When you are looking to have something or to desire for something or want something, that is saying you don't have it now. And so the universe is a tricky little thing, isn't it? It's tricky. It's like, well, I'm not going to give to you nothing that you don't already have. The universe wants you to already have it. The universe wants you to already have it. That energy. It wants you to have it in order for it to give it to you. It's not going to give you nothing you don't have already. So when you are seeking for a positive experience, when you are seeking for a desire, when you're seeking to have something that says you don't have it, that in turn is a negative experience. because you're saying, man, I just really want to be in a positive space. I want to be positive. I want to be, what's on the bottom of my shoe? Don't worry about that. You're saying, I want to have this positive experience. I really want this, blah, blah, blah. That's saying to the universe, you don't have the positive experience because you want it so bad. When you're looking for something, that says you don't have it. When you lose your phone and you have to look for it, that's you not having your phone. That's you not having that thing in this moment. And people say all the time, like, that, you have to have a desire, things like this. And that's true. Yes, yes. But we don't speak on taking the desire so far left. And when you are in a negative experience, when you are in your dark creation, when you're in the dark and you're like, what's going on? When you're like, okay, I'm in this dark experience. I may not like being in this experience, but I want to accept the fact that I created this dark experience. That then becomes a positive experience. Why? Because you're accepting what is. You're accepting the creation for what is, for what is happening, for what is happening in this moment. And that moment of you accepting it, that's you creating a positive experience. When you run from accepting this experience, when you try to use drugs and smoking and drinking and sex and all these different things to mask this dark experience because you want to avoid it so bad. You want to not have to deal with it. So you want to just keep pushing it. I'll deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. I'm going to deal with that later. You keep pushing it down and down and down and down and down and down to at some point that mother lover is going to bounce back up and explode right in your face. And it's going to be an even bigger than if you would just deal with it. And the question that I have to myself is, how do some people that are in the most darkest situations, how do they truly come out of these creations, these dark creations? How do they truly come out of it? Because you can be at the lowest point in your life. And it's like you have nothing to think of but what's happening right now. All of this negative stuff. How in the world can somebody at that low state think of anything positive? With everything coming at them as negative, how can you even muster up a thought, a positive thought at all? And the answer that came to myself, that came to me, is accepting this dark creation for what it is. Accepting it for what it is. Accept it. Just be honest. This is the creation that has been created. I really don't like it. I'm upset. I feel this. I feel this emotion. I feel bad. I feel sad. I feel uneasy. I feel all these different things. Sitting in that. Sitting in it. Not using different things to keep pushing it to the side. Sitting in that. Sitting in that. Sitting in that. Sitting in that. When you sit in it, it's not pretty. You're gonna sit in it, you're gonna cry, you're gonna probably do the ugly tears. Don't be crying like that, y'all, please. But I already know you will. It's okay. You have to sit in that and accept it for what it is. When you're seeking for a positive experience, that is a negative experience. When you accept the negative experience, that is a positive experience. So for us to want and seek for this positive experience so much, it's only pushing it away from you because now you're using the energy of force. You're using forceful energy to bring it to you. And that's not how things come. Things come with ease. Our desires come to us with ease when we Be somewhat delusional and say, hey, I have this Mercedes Benz GLE AMG coupe 63. I have that right now. I have that right now. You gotta be a little bit delusional. You gotta be a little delusional. Be a little delusional. Okay? Thank God for having, I thank you, God, my Mercedes Benz. I thank you. Be a little bit delusional. But when you're using the energy of force, then that is you trying to change matter by matter. That is you trying to force a outcome to happen by maybe doing a bunch of different actions, by trying to trick yourself to say, I believe I have this car. I believe it. I really believe it. Yeah, you're tricking yourself to think that, but in all reality, you can't trick your mind. I think you can a little bit. You can a little bit, but what I'm trying to say is like you can't trick your mind to believe that you believe something. You know what I mean? You can't trick it to say, you know what? I think she really believes what she's saying right now. I think they really believe that she got this car. She believe it. Your mind is like, you think I'm stupid, huh? You think I'm dumb? Yeah, you think it's gay. That's just thing. That's what your mind is saying, because it's like, how is it that you believe this thing, but you constantly keep reaffirming that other belief, which is that you don't have, because you keep looking for it. You keep searching for it. You keep seeking that positive thing. You keep seeking that light creation. In order to, like really, really go from a dark creation to a light creation, is you have to accept that darkness. You got to accept that darkness, even if that darkness is inside of you. You got to accept. You got to be like, yeah, I was a bad manager. I probably shouldn't get that. Accept it. Or if something was done to you, accept it and then forgive. Because forgiving is not for others, it's for yourself. Forgiving is for you. It's not for nobody else. And I think people who are just like, I'm never gonna forgive. Woo, woo, woo. Why? Why not? It's not about them being forgiven. It's about you being forgiven in that process of forgiving them and letting go, accepting it for what it is. Because to look for that positive experience, to look for that desire, is only to push it away. When you want something so, 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 so bad, when you want something so bad, you push it away from you because you're using the energy of forcefulness, of lack. That's the energy you're using to try to bring it in. And you're wondering why it's not coming. Because the energy is lack, it's force. I'm just saying, y'all. But so if you have made it all the way to the end of this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because somebody else needs to hear this message. Somebody else is going through exactly what you're going through. And so if you would like, comment, and subscribe, you'll be ready to tap in, and somebody else can get the opportunity to tap in. Tap in with your girl. Or no, I'm just playing. Just do it. Just do it. You know, you ain't got nothing to lose. You ain't got nothing to lose but like and comment, subscribe. Right? Like, comment, and subscribe. I talk so fast, y'all. You don't need to put this into it. What is it, 2.5x? You need to put this in it. Okay. Now, somebody else needs to hear this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I have a goal. I don't know my end goal date, but I have a goal. And my goal is I'm going to have 20,000 subscribers. Give me 20,000. Okay, I'm you just talking about force. Thank you. Thank you for my 20,000 subscribers. That's my goal. 20,000 subscribers. I love y'all so, so much. Thank you for tapping in with your girl for real. Like, all jokes aside. Thank you for tapping in. I love y'all. And I'm see y'all next